The Indo-Pacific region, a vast expanse stretching from the Indian Ocean to the Western Pacific, is an arena of intense geopolitical competition and strategic maneuvering. At the forefront of this complex interplay are two major global powers, the United States and China, engaged in a subtle yet profound struggle for dominance. This article delves into the multifaceted landscape of the Indo-Pacific's geopolitical strategies, examining the United States' pivot to Asia approach and China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative, while also exploring the focal point of South China Sea tensions. The United States' pivot to Asia strategy represents a deliberate shift in foreign policy towards the Indo-Pacific region. This pivot seeks to reinforce alliances, strengthen partnerships, and assert American influence in an area of increasing geopolitical significance. The rationale behind this approach stems from the region's economic dynamism, emerging security challenges, and the need to balance China's growing influence. A core element of the U.S. strategy involves the bolstering of military presence. Joint exercises, naval patrols, and strategic partnerships with regional allies serve to demonstrate commitment and deter potential aggression. Additionally, the United States engages in trade agreements and economic partnerships, fostering economic interdependence and promoting stability. China's Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, stands as one of the most ambitious and far-reaching geopolitical strategies of modern times. Launched in 2013, the BRI seeks to create a vast network of infrastructure projects, connecting Asia, Europe, and Africa through maritime and overland routes. This initiative aims to expand China's economic and political influence while addressing domestic overcapacity and fostering international cooperation. Through strategic investments in ports, railways, energy pipelines, and trade corridors, China seeks to enhance connectivity and promote economic development. The BRI projects also facilitate the export of China's excess industrial capacity, stimulating economic growth and building diplomatic ties. However, concerns over debt dependency, environmental impact, and potential political leverage have been raised by critics of the initiative. A significant flashpoint in the Indo-Pacific's geopolitical landscape is the South China Sea, where overlapping territorial claims and maritime tensions have captured international attention. China's assertive actions in asserting sovereignty over islands and waters have generated friction with neighboring countries and the United States. The region's intricate network of disputes involves competing territorial claims by China, Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan. China's construction of artificial islands, military installations, and naval patrols have heightened regional concerns and led to diplomatic protests. The United States, while not a claimant, conducts freedom of navigation operations and supports allies in upholding maritime norms. Both the United States and China are actively engaged in diplomatic efforts to secure alliances and partnerships in the Indo-Pacific. Diplomatic engagements range from multilateral forums to bilateral agreements, shaping regional dynamics and influencing outcomes. The United States seeks to strengthen traditional alliances with countries such as Japan, South Korea, Australia, and the Philippines. These alliances serve as a foundation for collective security, intelligence sharing, and economic cooperation. Furthermore, the U.S. engages in multilateral forums like the Quad, which includes Japan, India, and Australia, signaling a united front against perceived challenges. China, on the other hand, extends its diplomatic reach through the BRI, fostering economic partnerships and enhancing connectivity. It engages in dialogue with regional countries through platforms like the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO, and the China-ASEAN Free Trade Area. By leveraging economic ties and diplomatic engagement, China seeks to advance its interests and expand its sphere of influence. The ongoing geopolitical strategies of the United States and China in the Indo-Pacific hold significant implications for regional stability, economic development, and global power dynamics. As both powers jostle for influence, the region becomes a testing ground for their respective approaches to diplomacy, economics, and security. The geopolitical balance in the Indo-Pacific will shape not only regional order but also impact the global order. The outcome of this competition could influence trade routes, access to resources, and the rules governing international relations. Furthermore, the response of other regional and global actors will play a critical role in shaping the future trajectory of the Indo-Pacific. In conclusion, the Indo-Pacific region stands as a stage for complex geopolitical strategies, where the United States and China compete for influence, economic gain, and regional leadership.